What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, we finally are getting a structure around the sugarcane and cow farms. Oh, it's been a long time coming. We are so overdue. I'm so sick of looking at this thing. Monstrosity. Pretty soon we're going to need to get a barn in too for these animals. We may even have to do that, or at least relocate them this episode. I'm going to try to avoid it, but it might not be avoidable. So, plan. We are going to be putting a large, well, somewhat large, brick building around our sugarcane farm here. So basically, I need to kind of start off and figure out how we're going to plot this thing out. I'm thinking this is going to be pretty close to the back corner, like right here, so that we actually maybe one further. So we still have room to kind of maneuver around to get back to the collection system, so we don't have to come in through the little scaffolding right there. But yeah, I always like to build an odd, so I'm going to have to kind of get the measurements out for this thing, and then we will start building. So just give me a moment to kind of figure out what we're doing, so I'm not dragging you guys along for multiple teardowns and revisions again. And yeah, hopefully we get something cool up. So I will be right back with you. Alrighty, so here's what I've got so far. We've got a little bit of a stairway. And this is pretty similar to the inspiration I'm using. I am slightly ripping it off, but I will be giving credit and changing it ever so slightly to kind of fit my style a little bit more, you know, in line with what I like to do. But we do have a walkway. If I can figure out how, I'll put an image on screen of the inspiration, maybe here. If there's no image, it was too much work. Sorry. But I'll figure it out eventually, you know. Still relatively new to the premiere, but we got a nice little walkway up to where our double doors will be. And double doors are always tricky to work into odd builds, because normally double doors, and actually the whole build itself that I'm using for inspiration is built on evens, which I refuse to do because I like to have a middle. This thing I'm pretty sure is already built in odds. Like long ways it's built in odds, so we're going to keep it built in odds. The only thing that's going to be a little tricksy here, I think, is connecting this path to kind of come through to get to this stairway right here. So we're going to kind of have to bring this out and around and then up and over. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. If anything, kind of having a densely packed city is a good thing. So that'll kind of benefit us in the future, because, you know, with the tall buildings, you really get a sense of scale once you've got everything together. And if you want to know what I'm talking about with that, go back and take a look at the first public upload on this channel, which was my quarantine build. I'm sure many of you have seen it at this point. It's like my most viewed video at this point. But yeah, we're going to be doing something similar to that, hopefully, in this series. And once we get all the farms knocked out, it's just going to be building fun stuff. So that's something you guys are into. I'd also love to start live streaming some of these builds. So if you want to see me live stream, let me know down below, because, you know, I just haven't gotten around to it yet, because I don't know if the interest is there. But I would love to chat with you guys on live stream. You know, I got all kinds of fun stories, so to speak, that I could tell you that you might learn something from. So either way, I'm going to continue along with the build, and as I get little progress updates in, I will show you what I've got. And yeah, hopefully we can get something cool this episode. It is going to be a relatively tall build, so we might actually be able to fit more things as it goes up. I'm not really sure what we're going to put in there. We may just decorate it to look cool for the world download eventually, but like this one, it's empty inside, and there's probably all kinds of things that we could do with this. So just going to have to kind of play it by ear, figure it out. But I'm going to keep chipping away at this. Probably get kind of a outline of the actual rest of the structure, so you guys can kind of see where we're going with this. And I may even turn on the replay mod and see if I can figure that out, because like I said, I haven't used it. It took me forever to even figure out how to get it installed, because they kept like changing stuff and all the old tutorials were outdated. So actually, if you need a tutorial for how to actually get the replay mod to work, because all the old tutorials are no longer relevant, like they don't, like the encoder thing that you need and all that, like you just, it's so much simpler now. But anyway, I will be back with you in just a jiff once I've got some more to show, and then we can keep cracking on. So I will be right back. Alrighty, so here's what I've got so far. We've got the door, which is the same, and then the little above door part that's the same. We did have to make the middle bit a little bit wider. Changed up the block palette a little bit too. And then the rest of this will kind of just freestyle. So yeah, all in all, it's coming together. So we just got to keep chipping away at it. So once I've got a little bit more of a structure here, I've actually decided to use the polished granite as opposed to the, what was it in the picture? The stone or the andesite or whatever it was. But yeah, overall, I think with spruce wood instead of the warped wood, and then we'll just stick with the blackstone, this should tie together pretty well. So I'm going to get a little bit more in, so it actually starts looking more like a building as opposed to just kind of a foundation. And then once I've got that, we'll hop back and take a look. So I'll see you once I've got a little bit more of it done. So be right back with you. Alrighty, so I've been at it for a little bit, and we've got something. So if we take a step back here, you can see the front is coming along nicely. So we've got the big arched windows. I really need to get a texture pack that puts like the window, like the pane glass in between like the lines, but until I've got that, this will probably do just fine. I may swap it out for tinted glass at some point just because it might look a little bit better, and I do still have quite a bit. But overall, you know, we've got the nice little trim going through the middle with the polished andesite, the spruce accents, and then I think the blackstone brick roof on this thing is going to look fantastic. I am debating if maybe I should change out some of these little middle strips, like here and here, and then maybe like the bottom one or the top one or the lower polished andesite right there for smooth sandstone, but I haven't really decided yet. I do need to get some more granite in that area. And then, as you can see, there is no side, there is no back at all, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I plan to do with the other sides of this build. I'll probably just add more windows just to kind of keep it cohesive, but overall it is definitely coming along. So now I just gotta continue on to the sides and start getting the roof on this thing. So I'm gonna work on the sides, possibly the back, and then getting the roof on it. So as soon as I get all that done, I will be right back with you, and we will have a look at it. And actually, now that I just noticed, I'm going to have to do probably the upside down stone stairs. Yeah, all the way along here. And do this whole level in the stone stair, because it just looks a little bit better. And then I'll probably just do like the cobblestone and tuft, mossy cobblestone on that little front bit right there. So I'm going to go ahead, get cracking on that, and once I've got a little more to show, I'll be right back with you, and we'll have a look at it. So we'll see you in a jiff. Alrighty, so I have been busy, and I've got quite a bit of progress to show. It has been difficult, because I forgot that when I popped out the front, that it kind of messed up the measurements. So, but I did get the stone and the tuft in. As you can see, I had to move it forward, so I have to move my tinted glass, which I did get put in, so I'm gonna have to move that forward a block and then get these windows filled in. I got some of the roof done. We'll hop into FreeCam here and have a look. So it looks pretty cohesive as it sits. I'm pretty happy with it so far. We do need to, you know, get the little ledge in the front here, get the windows in up here, the shutters, the little trim, get all this filled in somehow, figure out what we're gonna do with this bottom bit. And then the one problem that I did encounter was I ended up having to keep like moving it out a block in order for it to be like cohesive and for the windows to be symmetrical. And now we're stuck with like this little tiny gap right here, which just looks terrible. So I'll probably end up bringing the stone forward and having the stairs come down right here. So you go up the stairs and then you turn right to get into this building. And then maybe we'll have like another staircase or something that goes up into an entrance up there. I haven't really decided yet. So I'm going to kind of leave this back area just flat and textureless and terrible for the time being while I figure out how I'm going to revise this and actually do that. So I'll probably do that in between episodes and show you guys in the next one. But yeah, so far it is coming along fantastic. And we're going to have quite a bit of extra room inside of this building as well. So that being said, all I've got to do now is get the rest of the roof, get the windows, the window trim, some of the little details in, and hopefully I have enough materials. I've had to go to the villagers quite a few times to get more of the bricks, and luckily I had some granite laying around in there from digging that out. And then we also have to detail this bit as well. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. So I got some work ahead of me, but once I get it all finished, we'll join back up and we'll take a look at the final project. So I will see you momentarily and share what we've got. So be right back with you. Alrighty, so sometime later, and the structure is finished. Definitely a bit of a grind, but it's all done now. I did forget to put a door over on this side, so I'm going to have to do that real quick, and probably like some sort of, actually, you know what? Maybe we can do that, and then we'll grab our lanterns. Put those right there, and then we can throw a door in the middle, and then maybe even do like something above the windows here with the lantern in the middle. I think that would look pretty good as well. So I'm gonna go grab some stairs to do that, and then I also need to get some bushes around this thing just to kind of blend it in a little bit, make it look a little bit better. And lastly, I need to fix this bit right here. So I'm going to get that done real quick, and then we'll come and have a look at it and wrap things up for today. So I will be right back with you. And man, I kind of overbuilding structures for a little bit, but that's fine because we've got other things to do, farms to build, places to go, things to see. So I will be right back with you with hopefully a fully completed building here, and then a fixed building in the back. So I'll be back in a jiff. Alrighty, so got the build all finished up, all decorated and everything. I'm just kind of going around having a final look at it. It definitely came out pretty large, but that is not an issue. It definitely fills the space well. I'll hop into free cam here in just a minute so I can show you. But in the meantime, we need to need a block for right there, so I'll have to come back and get that. But we do need doors, so let's see. We're going to put one there. And if we walk around the back here, I did fix the little back area as well. So now we've got a nice path that wraps around everything. And then comes down, we've got some bushes to kind of fill in the empty. I may put some vines right there, but then there's a nice little staircase that comes up into the building that we had before, and then another staircase that goes up into the new building for the cow farm. So basically you can just walk up the little stairs here, and then wham bam, you're inside. And then we've got our cow farm right here, which actually I should probably run real quick. Just hit the button. Breed these guys up. Come on. All right, down. All right, back up. And should be about good. We'll drop them down again just to get the babies out so we can get the max amount of cows out of this thing. We'll do it one more time. Anybody left? Oh yeah, there's still a few of you. All right, that's it. Yep, we got the babies. So now when they grow up, they will get looted. It's nice and dark in here. I do need to kind of figure out something to do at the bottom because I popped in the windows just so I could kind of get the accent. But yeah, no, we got quite a bit of space in here. I may put like an automatic wool farm. Or not wool farm, wheat farm or something up above with the mine carts, and then just have it funnel down into a chest, and then we can grab it from the with the cows right here, and that way we've always got a constant supply going. So maybe in an upcoming episode we'll work on that, but overall very happy with how this came out. Let me kind of take a step back here. We can hop into free cam, and then also before I do that, there's a nice little inside here so you can come in. Got the mine carts. Got the way down for the sugarcane. Some floor that I completely forgot to put in. I'm just checking the light level real quick, so we're all good here. But yep, I do need to get the spruce wood floor in, so maybe I'll do that here as soon as I cut the episode, because we are just about out of time for the day. So let me go ahead and show you in free cam. We can kind of get like a distant, zoomed out look. But yeah, no, overall, very happy with it. A little different than the inspiration design, but that's good because we're not trying to rip it off completely, but definitely heavy inspiration for like this little pop-out bit. And I think it came out good. It's actually a pretty large build, but like I said, we got this whole plains biome here to fill up. So yeah, it's going to be a little time consuming, but That being said, I think we're out of time. It's been quite the grind. This episode took forever to film because this thing was kind of a pain to build. I had to keep going and getting more materials, all that fun stuff. Like it was a grind. Move the cows and everything over there. But that being said, I think that's what we're going to do for today. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Check out all the links in my description down below for all my socials, Twitter, Twitch, etc. And yeah, that being said, thanks for watching. You're the MVP, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.